Hey there, it's Bootzone here. I'm back with this LG Direct Drive 9kg washing machine. We had a look at it. It was having an earth fault. We thought it was just starting up. We're getting some display off the fascia here from this LCD screen. And it was starting up and it was doing a bit of a animation, but then it was just popping the trip switch in the house, which we think is earth leakage from the comments and the analysis. The simplest way to deal with that is to cut the earth off the main wire coming in. So I've released the screws on the back of the top there. Let's lift off the top and have a look inside. We've had a look in this machine before. Over there's a steam unit, there's a soap drawer, there's a tub, there's no weight on top, there's a ballast ring around the front. It looks like it's some kind of like cement poured into a plastic mold. You can see it there, it's like a plastic box, and they pour like plaster of Paris or something. It'll be something kind of cement into it there. This machine stinks a bit. Now that I've got the top off, it smells a bit washing machine-y, but not in a good way. We checked the year on this before. It's 2009-03 there for that thing. 2009-02 something over there. It's all about 2009. Yeah, there's another code on there if you turn this upside down. 2009 January 19th. So the power comes in over here at the back. There's the cable coming in, and the earth is just fixed to the chassis. So all the chassis is earth. So any fault going to the chassis is earthed, and everything's earthed to the chassis. Like the element there is just earthed back to the chassis on that steam box. I could go releasing them one by one, but I don't know what I don't know if I really want to do that. So what I think I'd rather do is have a look at the circuit boards one at a time, which involves a bit of taking apart from my point of view. This I think is main power. Then there'll be another circuit board on the back of the fascia, and then round the back, I know down the bottom in that white box there's another circuit board. At least I think there is, and I think that's a motor controller one. This one has the inverter, or well, not the inverter motor, but it's a direct drive 3-phase motor, so there's an inverter somewhere to create that 3-phase. It's a big toroid over there. Toroidal transformer, or no, toroidal no, it won't be a transformer. It'll be to stop the interference, radio interference, I'd say. I'll have a look in the power one first, and then I'll have a look in the one down below and see if there's anything obvious. So this might just be held on with 2 screws, in which case I should take them off. Let's see if I can pop the top off. No, I don't know that I can. Simple as that. Oh no, maybe there we are. Oh, that's broken. Okay, so there's that off. Better just try and unscrew it and take it out. A couple of screws on the top, hopefully will release it. We've already had the discussion on the previous video, or one of the videos. This machine is going to be scrapped one way or the other. It is not clean enough to sell, and I won't get any money for it if I try selling it. And I couldn't in good conscience give it away because I know it doesn't work. So what are we looking at here? Unscrewing it doesn't really make much difference because you can't get it out. Anyways, what are we stuck on? There's a load of power cables coming in underneath. There we go. Pull them off, yeah. They clip in. 2 boxes. Let's get them off. Boxes, connector points, whatever you want to call them. Plugs, pins. 2, 3, 4 power in, 4 pink. They're all color coded, which is quite sweet, quite pretty. I'm trying not to smash all the components around them here, but I kind of don't care. Don't care what I'm doing. Okay, that's getting it out anyways. Let's get this pink one off. Pink one's a bit sticky. And then there's this one here, which looks like it goes to the fascia, I think. Pulling these off aggressively by the connectors is probably not the best way of doing it. By the cables, I mean. Okay. There's the board. Yikes, look at that. It's so well potted. Even the fuse, if that is a fuse, yeah. It looks like a fuse that's potted in place in this kind of, you see me poking it there and see the way the light's changing. Potted in jelly. The whole thing actually, it's not, you can't even get the board out. Like look, it's got a layer of jam all over it. Just break through that at the edge there, you see what I'm doing there. Yeah, so some of the components stick up, but all their legs. Right, so this power in over here. Power out to various things. That, I presume, is for interference, unless it's some kind of a transformer, which it may well be. That looks like a transformer. It's an LG board. See there? LG Electronics Inc. Right, there doesn't look to be anything wrong with that. So I'll just put it straight back in again. Okay, pink first, because that's what came out last. Snap this one. Yellow, pink, yellow or gold, black, blue. Pull this out of here, pull this back in. Snap this one back in down there. That's the power in. Line that up and screw it back in because I don't see anything wrong with that. Like what I'm looking for here is nothing, I'm not testing anything, I'm just looking for an obvious, visible fault. That's all I can hope to see. I don't have any of the readings that I should be getting, and even then, because it's all potted, you'd be up to nothing trying to figure them out anyways. You'd have to poke through and do a lot of damage. Although, like, what do I care? I'm going to scrap the machine anyways because cosmetically it's grim. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, these clip in on the sides. That snaps on some way. Close enough, I don't care. Fascia. Is this the next easiest one, or is it easier to go in the bottom? I think the bottom's probably easier. Okay, I've got my toolboxes down. I'm just going to push it forward and hope for the best. It's not going. Look around the camera. Surprisingly, that gives me pretty good access in there. It's just balanced on one toolbox, so I'd rather steady it up a bit. You know what, it might be okay. Now, how do I get in here? This doesn't look to have much going on in it, but just prise it open. My fingers, yeah, maybe. Okay, the board's on this side, so what's holding it on? Okay, pushing it down, pulling it up. I think there's another tab over here, or some kind of a hinge or something to release. Ugh. I'm just trying to break it off really at this point. I'm not trying to save anything. I have a feeling once it's loose I could just lift it out. Oh, it looks to be screwed on. It looks to be screwed on. So there's a screw here. I'm guessing if I loosen that off, would the whole thing then come out? Yeah, I think that's what happened. Let's just... It's a bit late in the day now, but let's give that a go. So over on this side, there's a little crosshead screw to the bottom. that I couldn't have seen. So it screws this box to the bottom. The bottom of this is a plastic tray and it looks like it has a float switch fitted. So then that should pull up and out, over and up and out. Yeah, and then sure enough, there's the other screw there. So that's what I smashed out. Not to worry, I don't care. Smoothly. Okay, another completely potted board. They're really delightfully made, quite well laid out. Ooh, look. There's something now. Didn't think that would happen in something like this, but let's see. Okay, so I've twisted the board and zoomed in and I can see there's what looks to be a big resistor there that's got a load of kind of snots on it. Can we see that? It's definitely blown out. And if it's blown out, God knows what that does. You can't even read the circuit diagram so clearly because it's got this thick layer of jam on it as well. Ooh, it's even quite greasy, like silicone-y or whatever it's potted in. That's weird. Okay, I'll unhook it and we'll get a close-up. So my suspicion is that this board contains the controls for the motor. I kind of think that this is so well designed these won't go in the wrong way, so I have no worries about taking them out. Okay, there's nothing on the back, no way to tell, and it's potted into this plastic tray. It's a bit of a shame really, because it's quite irreparable at this level. There's the offender, I reckon. You can feel a bubble over it, and it's definitely blown. Can we get an idea of what it says on it? It's got a code there. I don't see what it is. It's orange, orange, black, orange, brown. I think it's R225. So it's just a little resistor one way or the other. If you look in there, I think they're diodes and resistors in there. It looks like there's corrosion on the ends of them, which is a bit weird. I've never seen this nonsense where you pot the fuse in. Like that fuse is covered in jam as well. You couldn't replace that. Looking at this, there's a big aluminium heatsink in here, painted black. And I presume it's got 3 controllers on it. Maybe for the 3 phases, I don't know. But that's the biggest heatsink, so that's likely to be for the motor. There's a little alarm there that isn't potted. Yeah, typically on things, it's the obvious that's the problem. EBR 427956. LG Electronics. A few part numbers there, maybe? I don't know what they are. I don't know which one's the part number. Very strange. So maybe that's the issue. I think I might just wrap the video up and ask the internet, all the people watching this, what you think. Because this is how I learn about electronics, very slowly, bit by bit. Right, that looks blown to me, and I'm almost certain that it is. How could you dig it out? Well, it's not going back in. Could you dig that out? So that's what's coming out there, just jelly. God, it's not designed to be taken apart anyways, that's for sure. Right, that's going to be it for now. Let me know in the comments what you think's going on. If it could be that little resistor or if there's something else I'm missing. Thanks for watching, see you later.